Okay, this is my little AI trading analysis desk, and essentially what this is going to allow me to do is to enter my ticker symbol here. It pulls the candlestick charts from using a trading view component. It's also got a MACD at the bottom, or RSI, and stochastics that you can activate. We're looking 1 year back, and we're going to do daily candles. I've already provided my API key. It doesn't get stored just in your local cache, so we don't store it in our own DB or anything like that. And you can select your provider, so OpenAI, Anthropic, Gemini, XAI, all the other popular ones, including your own locally ones that you run. So I'll just keep mine as it is. For the quick model, I'll use the 5.4 mini, and for deep model, I'll use 5.5. And we'll make the depth here medium. That's the analysis depth that it's going to run, and the effort we'll leave to medium as well. We've got 4 analysts set up here, and I'll explain them, but let me start running the process, and you'll see what's going to happen. So what it's going to do is when we start running this, there'll be multiple agent teams working across the various analyst categories: market, sentiment, news, and fundamentals. And what they're going to do is they're going to extract information from online sources, they'll do research, and they'll start arguing for and against various decisions that these teams come up with. So some of them would be bullish, some of them would be bearish, and they're going to have internal debate and arguments about what the appropriate approach is going to be. And as that starts running through, we'll start to see market analysis outputs coming out of here and the final results. So we'll see market analysis already there. So we can see here is the market analysis. Then we've got the social sentiment, but the process is still running. It's not done yet. So we'll let this run for a little bit, and then we will see the final output report that is compiled from all of this various sources or streams of information. Now, just while this is running, a good time to run this. This is not for intraday trading. This would be good for day trading or slightly longer time frames. So you typically do this at the end of the day and start planning for the next day or the next week, running through this kind of analysis. And basically it's doing what I would have done manually in the past: extracting information, processing information, validating it and quantifying it, and then reviewing and making some decisions. Now, of course, the effectiveness of this is going to depend on how good the model is that you're running. Obviously, the GPT 5.5 models are pretty good. I guess you would get good results from Anthropic and Gemini and XAI as well. With the other models, I don't use them too much. DeepSeek, I guess, is reasonably good. Qwen is a great model on a smaller platform if you need to. And then, of course, if you wanted to run your own open models locally, you could do that as well. So we can see here it's still adding various segments to this report. So it's doing a pretty detailed report here, telling us, what the outcomes were of those investigations and analyses. And then we'll just let this run through, and I'll pause the video until that's done. I'll show you what that looks like. Actually, just as I said that, it finished. So we can see here's the portfolio manager decision. There is a rating, it says hold, and we can see this is the output. So it's telling us why it's holding, why the decision was made. It's giving us a lot of that information on the ticker symbol and some rationale behind that, and it's telling us the time horizon, 3 to 6 months, tactical hold with reassessments on either blah 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 conditions. And then of course we can dive deep into each of the sentiment analysis that has been run, the research team decision. So we're looking at the bull case decision, the bear case decision, and then the bottom line. And we can see the same here. There's a trading plan that was developed, a risk assessment, and then the final decision. This is all based off of the work that was originally presented by this team at Taurik Research from their Python libraries called TradingAgents. So basically, this is a project, an open source project that was developed through research and implementation and testing and feedback on real analysis data and on real frameworks that it is based on. So you're welcome to have a look through that. The link is here at the top. You can see it there. It's on GitHub. And yeah, hopefully you find this useful and meaningful, and give it a try and let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks. Bye.